So it's summer, and of course with summer comes sun and playing in the water, and what you really need is sunscreen. So today, as you guys can see from the title, we are going to be figuring out which one is the best drugstore sunscreen, and to actually figure out, which one holds up to water the best and to the sun the best, all those sort of things between white casts, tackiness, smells, everything. So if you want to figure those out with me, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, we are all about affordable beauty. If you enjoy beauty, you don't really want to be paying a fortune for it, then consider subscribing, because we love to find affordable beauty products out there and the best or even DIYs for beauty. Today we are going to be doing a test on what is the best drugstore sunscreen, and I have 3 different sunscreens here. I have the Copperstone Sport. The second one is this Hawaiian Tropic. We have the Neutrogena Hydro Boost 30. So we are going to be testing these in a lot of different ways today to be able to figure out which one is the best. All of these are some very high rated drugstore sunscreens that I chose because I of course can't buy every single drugstore sunscreen out there and give it a try, even though I would like to for you guys, but I don't think I have the budget for that or the time. So we're going to be trying out these 3 today. We're going to be testing these in quite a few different ways. The first way, I'm going to be testing if it leaves a white cast. The second test is going to be the smell. And I know that that's not really that important, but for me, I really like a sunscreen that smells better than others, so it doesn't like always give that super sunscreeny smell. So we're going to try that out. We're also going to try out if it's tacky at all, so that's going to be the third thing that we're going to be testing. Fourth is clearly going to be wearability. These also are water resistant up to 80 minutes, and they are 30. We're also going to be testing out how the water resistance goes, because I know for myself, I am in the water a lot during the summer. How I'm going to be trying this out is I'm basically put a line across my arm, and we will test out each one by that side of the arm. Ta-da! First of all, try out the Hawaiian Tropics. And this does have a more vanilla-y smell, which I really like because it doesn't smell like just pure sunscreen. One thing clearly is it's actually really watery to the point where it's a little bit hard. Like I can't even flip it over because it's just pouring out, not even squeezing the bottle. So, oh, wow, oh. So, and then we'll just do also by packaging and how the packaging is. So right here we have the Hawaiian Tropics. First of all, it is rubbing on nice. It's not really feeling tacky, but we kind of have to let it dry to be able to figure that out. It's definitely not leaving a white cast, so for the white cast as far as, we'll give it a 5 out of 5 because there is no white cast. And it does smell really good, actually. So about the packaging though, like I said, it's just squirting out of the bottle without me even squirting it, which I don't love. This bottle actually feels really flimsy, but it is drugstore. Okay, so far pretty good. Like I said, for the packaging, I'm going to give this one like a 2. I don't think the packaging is great. It feels, like I said, really cheap, and it just keeps on squirting in the bottle. So, but as far as scent goes, love this scent. It just smells like vanilla. I don't even smell that much sunscreen in it. No white cast. So far, so good. Alright, now we're gonna do the Copperstone sunscreen lotion. This one is Sport, so maybe this will stand well. Packaging, this is actually a really sturdy bottle compared to the other one. The other one is just like, no. Let's give it a try. So it's definitely not really coming out like the last one, which is nice because that was just a mess. Oh my. Okay, here we go. Wow. First of all, the smell, it smells like sunscreen. It doesn't have any other scent, I'm guessing, but it just smells like sunscreen. As far as the white cast goes, it is looking good. So right now this is the Copperstone sunscreen lotion. This is the Hawaiian Tropic, so keep that in mind. Okay, so now, so far, smells like sunscreen. And this one is all dried and it doesn't feel tacky at all. And I kind of like that it's not super shiny. Now we're gonna apply our Neutrogena Hydro Boost. Here we go. And this one is definitely, you have to squeeze out. Oh, it's even blue. Wow, I do not know how I got this much. This one, I don't think it necessarily has a smell, but I like it a lot better than the smell of this one because it's not a super strong sunscreen smell. So as far as white cast go, there isn't any on this one either. So that is really great that all three of these do not have a white cast at all. So now that I've applied all of it on, now I'm just gonna rate the stuff that I can rate. So as far as packaging goes, packaging is a little bit less sturdy than this, but it was a nice consistency. I think packaging is a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 on packaging for this, and a 2 out of 5. Don't love the packaging. So basically, for the Hawaiian Tropics, as far as white cast goes, 5 out of 5. The Copperstone, 5 out of 5. And the Hydro Boost is a 5 out of 5. None of them have a white cast at all. Now, as far as tackiness goes, there is no tackiness Hawaiian Tropics. I'm not feeling any tackiness on the Copperstone either. And for the Hydro Boost, there might be a slight tackiness. So we'll give, as far as tackiness, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. And Hydro Boost, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It honestly is a little bit tacky, a little bit sticky. Okay, then as far as smell, I am going to give definitely Hawaiian Tropics the win on this one because it smells really great. So 5 out of 5, Hydro Boost 4 out of 5, and Copperstone 3 out of 5. So now I'm going to go and try them out in the sun, and then I will try them out partly in the sun and then partly how it does with water resistance. So I will run my arms underwater and see how it goes, if anything rubs off. So right now, that's what we're replacing. First, second, third. Now let's go try it out in the sun and give it the ultimate test. Okay guys, so I am out sunbathing. There's kind of some clouds, as you guys can see, but the sun is out for the moment, so hopefully it stays out for a bit. Cross our fingers. And I'm just reading a book, so hopefully it'll stay out for a while. See you guys soon. All three of them held up pretty well. I was out in the sun for like 45 minutes, an hour or so, and I didn't get any sunburn. I got a little bit tan, possibly. But this is where it got really interesting, is with putting water on them. So the reveal is the Hawaiian Tropics. When I put water on that one, it came off, even though I had had it on for like an hour, 45 minutes. So it wasn't like, oh, it needed 15 minutes to dry or something, because I had it on for an hour, and it says it's very water resistant, up to 80 minutes. But I felt like, as you guys could see from the video, that it was coming off. So, and then there was the Sport, and I thought this one did really well as far as the water, because it didn't really come off at all. Neutrogena, and that one came off a bit as well, but definitely not as bad as the Hawaiian. So now it's to completely figure out which one is the best. Then the other ones. So I think this is the winner. So I will link all these down below if you guys want to try them out. But I think this is number 1. Let's rate this. Number 2. I think this has to be number 2. Just because of the water resistance, because I think that's a really important thing, because you know you want to go swimming, whatever, and that's like the main reason why you put on sunscreen, because when you swim it's really, you can get sunburnt really bad. So I think this has to be number 2, the packaging and all that. The only con that I had about this one was it was a tiny bit sticky afterwards, to be honest with you guys. That's the only thing that was wrong on this one. This one I have to come in number 2 because it was really great. Only thing bad about this one is the smell. And I'm a pretty big smell girl. I don't love the smell of sunscreen, so it had to be number 2 for me. The third, the packaging, you know, was rough. And the water resistance was not that great. So that's why this one's coming in third. It smelled the best though. So if you're really a smell person and you aren't going to be going in the water, I would recommend this one. This still has to be number 1. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that helped you out and that you guys can now have a better idea of what sunscreen you guys should buy for this summer season. And don't forget to check out some of my other content right here, where I test out the Borean CC cream, which also has SPF inside of the CC cream. So definitely go check that out. And I love you guys so much. Have an amazing, awesome, lovely day. Bye.
Be here. Ah! Look at you. Look at you. Ah, you making appearance.